Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network for this early afternoon game here for the quarterfinal round of the 2025 NJSIAA State Sectional Playoffs here on TJK Network. This is Tyler Castles reporting this game to you live here at the PTHS baseball field, where the top-seeded Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting number 8 seed Cresskill Cougars. So Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 16-7, coming off that first round victory 7-2 against Park Ridge on the 27th. Cresskill will be coming off a 5-3 victory also on the 27th against the defending state champions Pompton Lakes. And we'll be entering this game with an overall record of 15-10-1. They are 7-3 in the NJIC Patriot, while Pequannock, of course, went 6-2 in the NJAC Liberty. Let's go over the playoff bracket. So here is the current bracket for Pequannock. So, of course, Pequannock is the 1 seed. They'll be playing the 8 seed. The winner of this game will be playing the winner of the 5 versus 4, which is New Milford at the 5 versus Wallkill Valley at the 4th. Let's also go over our starting batters. Apologies for that little wait there. I was getting it ready for you guys. So leading off will be the right fielder number 9, Donovan Castle, followed by the starting pitcher for today's game, which will be number 15, Tommy Korn, followed by the shortstop, number 2, Jack Picardo. The DH for this game will be number 18, Michael Gertler. He'll be DHing for the left fielder, number 3, John Fody. At center field will be number 35, Nick Sukala, followed by, at first base, number 23, Nick Kolatak. And then batting 7th will be number 13, Thomas Picardo. And then batting 8th will be number 22, Bobby Van Riper at second base. And then batting 9th will be at third base, number 20, Cooper Carlin. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribing to our channel is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to friends and family who can subscribe. And also turn on post notifications while you're at it, so you are notified when we do our next broadcast or upload our next video, and also you can notify yourself for any individual broadcast we put out on a weekly basis. This stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, Bulbhead.com and TopWaterBastards.com. Anyways, here we are as we get ready for our opening round in the, or I should say the quarterfinal round in the NJSIAA State Sectional Playoffs. The starting lineup for Cresskill will be number 17, Tyler Mannerang, followed by number 1, Shapira, then Kopazinski, and then Kristen Yellow, then Connolly, Santilli, Koprowski, Nam, and then Yang. Anyways, let's go over our starting pitcher for Pequannock. And that is going to be number 15, Tommy Korn, who will be taking the mound for Pequannock. So Nick Warner pitched in the opening round. He threw 104, so he is going to not be available for roughly 4 days. So Tommy Korn takes the number 2 spot in the pitching rotation and will be starting in today's game. He will be coming in with a 3-1 record with an ERA of 3.07. He has pitched for 25.1 innings, allowing 24 hits, 17 walks, has hit 1 batter, and has 19 strikeouts, averaging 2.38 strikeouts per game. So Tommy Korn coming in with some remotely solid numbers, and he'll look to keep it going for the Panthers here against the number 8 seed, Cresskill, who took out the number 9 seed, which were the defending champions of last year, which Pequannock lost to in the sectional final, which was Pompton Lakes. It was a 5-3 game, and it was pretty close as Pompton Lakes struck first and had a 2-1 lead, but then Cresskill exploded in the 5th inning on offense there. It was Vinny Stigliano who is on the mound, which is their number 1 guy who is still on the team. Again, Pompton Lakes, lost everybody from last year with senior-wise, but still had a solid team and, of course, a good record, 15-9. Of course, when Pequannock played Pompton Lakes last year, they faced a super good lefty Tyler Benway, if you remember that. Anyways, here we are as we get ready for the top of the first momentarily. And here we go. The quarterfinal round of the NJSIAA State Sectional Playoffs. And the first pitch Tommy Corn deals is a strike on the leadoff batter, number 17, Tyler Manarang. Strike 2. 0-2 for the count. That one's just low, ball 1. 1-2 count on Manarang. Swing and a miss. He's going to go for it, and he'll be out at first as that one got behind Thomas Picardo. It's a strikeout. 1 out on Cresskill. Now coming up to bat will be number 1, which is Shapira. Swing and a miss right there, strike 1. And he went for it. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Tommy Corrin as he retires the first 2 batters in this game. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And this one is grounded over to Van Riper. And over to Nick Koltak for the out. Great start by the Panthers here as they retire the first 3 in the order. And now Pequannock will get up to bat in the bottom of the first shortly. Let's go over our starting pitcher for Cresskill, which is going to be number 18, Luke Kopazinski. And let's go over his stats as we pull that up for you guys. So Luke Kopazinski will be entering this game with him pitching 44.2 innings, allowing 42 hits, 15 walks, has hit 7 batters, and has 68 strikeouts on the season. He'll be coming in this game with a 1.72 ERA. He is their ace. So he is going to look to put on his best performance against the top-seeded Pequannock Panthers. And, of course, this game is going on during school hours, and some of the students are going to come out here during class to watch. So one of the gym classes that's going on here at the school, the teacher has allowed them to come out and watch the game, which is awesome. Here we are, entering the bottom of the first, where Donovan Castle leads off for the Golden Panthers. Strike one. A 1 on Donovan Castle. Not sure what the pause is here. Hopefully it's quick. But it's an 0-1 count on Donovan Castle. Here we are, heading back into it here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. That one's high. Ball one. The count now at 1-2. The count's going to even 2-2 on Donovan Castle. And that's going to be strike three as Kopazinski catches Castle down looking. 1 out. Now up to bat will be number 15, Tommy Corrin. Strike one on Corrin. And that'll be strike two. The count's now going to be 0-2. That'll be ball one as the count goes to 1-2. The count's going to even now, 2-2. And the count goes full, 3-2 with 1 out on Tommy Corrin. And that's strike 3. 2 outs. Now to bat will be number 2, Jack Picardo. And here we are with Picardo up, Jack Picardo, as he's dealt a strike, 0-1. This one's fouled, 0-2. And that's ball one. 1-2 on Jack Picardo. And this one is grounded over short. Over to first, they get the out. And that is out number 3, as that'll do it for the first inning, as we now enter the top of the second shortly. So, of course, Pequannock retires the first 3 batters on Cresskill, and then Cresskill responds and retires the first 3 batters for Pequannock. Here we are, entering the top of the second with number 15, Angelo Cristiniello, up to bat. This one is lined foul. This one's going to be ball one to count even at 1-1. Strike two. 1-2 on Kristen Yellow. That one's just high. Even count at 2-2. And this one gets out to left field. It'll be a base hit. So, a base hit single for Angelo Cristianello. And now coming up to bat will be number 24, Joe Connolly. Strike one. Pickoff attempt. It gets past Nick Koltak. And he's going for third. And he will be safe, so Angelo Cristianello steals third from first. On a failed pickoff attempt right there, as that one got past the first baseman, Nick Koltak. So now a runner in scoring position with no outs for the Cougars. Swing and a miss. Strike two. This one's fouled. But it's going to be ball one. 1-2 on Connolly. And that's going to even the count, 2-2. And that's strike three for the first out on Cresskill as Tommy Corrin catches Joe Connolly down looking. And now coming up to bat will be number 5, Anthony Santilli. Strike one. And this one is grounded over to Jack Picardo and over to first to Koltak for out number 2. Angela Cristianello, who got the lone base hit for Cresskill, who stole from first to third, off to stay there safe. So no run's going to score, but there's 2 outs. Pequannock going to get the final out and get out of this jam. Small jam, I should say. Now up to bat is number 13, Andrew Kaprowski, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And does he go for it? Nope. So it's going to be ball one. He wanted to swing at it, but he got back enough to where it wasn't a strike. And this one is grounded to third, over the first, for the third out. And that's going to do it for the top of the second. Pequannock gets out of that slight small jam. And we'll be now entering the bottom of the second shortly. Here we are entering the bottom of the second, where we're going to lead off here with number 18, Michael Gertler, who is the designated hitter for this game. 1-0. Strike one. That evens the count, 1-1 on Michael Gertler. Swing and a miss. Strike two. That'll even the count, 2-2. And that's going to be strike three. But can Gertler get to first? And he is safe. So Gertler gets to first. No out. He did swing and miss for strike three, but that one got behind the catcher. So he was able to sprint to first, and he got there. So now Nick Sukala up to bat, with a runner at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Going for the bunt. And they don't get the out. Nick Sukala is safe at first, which will move Gertler to second. So now a runner in scoring position at second. That'd be a Michael Gertler with no outs as the first baseman, Nick Koltak, up to bat for the Panthers. Going for a bunt there, and that one goes up there in the air, and it's caught by the pitcher, and that's going to be an out. So 1 out with 2 runners on base as Thomas Pequannock comes up to bat for the Panthers. And this one gets over to third. They'll get the force out there, and they'll get the double play. And I'll do it for the second inning here, as we now enter the top of the third shortly. Here we are, entering the top of the third with number 7, Eric Nam up to bat. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 and 2 on Eric Nam for the Cresskill Cougars. And this one is grounded over to third and over to first, and Pequannock gets the out. Now coming up to bat will be number 21, Aaron Yang. Or excuse me, Aaron Jang. This one is grounded over to short. Picardo over to Koltak, and he gets the out. So 2 away. Now to bat, we're back at the top of the order with number 17, Tyler Manarang. Strike one. One one. And that's now going to be ball two for the count to now be 2-1 with 2 outs. That one's tipped back foul. That'll even the count at 2-2. Another one that's going to go foul. And the count's going to go full, 3-2 on Tyler Manarang. Batter will take time. Here's a pitch. And that is going to be ball 4 and will be a walk for Tyler Manarang. So 2 outs still, now with a runner on first. Now up to bat will be number 1, and that's Shapira. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. And this one is grounded over short. They get over to Van Riper for the 3rd out. And I'll do it for the top of the 3rd as we now enter the bottom of the 3rd. Here we are entering the bottom of the third with Bobby Van Riper up to bat for the Panthers. Strike one. Count will even, 1-1. Try to go for the bunt. He gets back. It's going to be ball two. The count now 2-1. And the count will now be 3-1 on Bobby Van Riper. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's strike 2. The count's going to go full. Swing and a miss. So that's strike 3 for out number 1. And now Cooper Carlin up to bat for the Panthers. This one's high. 1-0. This one is grounded to the pitcher. And over first, they get the out. 2 down. Now back at the top of the order with Donovan Castle up to bat. Fouled. Strike 1. And this one is lined over, gets over to second, and to first for the out. And that's out number 3 as we now enter the top of the 4th. So here we are entering the top of the 4th. Again, it's been pretty close in this game so far. Of course, both teams working out of each of their respective jams in the 2nd inning. And other innings, nothing really else. Up to bat is number 18, Luke Kopazinski. which of course is the pitcher. This one is grounded foul. So 0-1 on Luke Kopazinski. The count's going to even, 1-1. And this one gets out to left field. It'll be a base hit. And we're going to have a pinch runner come in for the pitcher. Coming in is going to be number 34, Max Reiner. And up to bat will be number 15, Angelo Cristianello. Trying to go for the bunt there. It gets behind Thomas Picardo. Runner goes. He will steal second. 1 out. So now a runner in scoring position with no outs for Cresskill. And this one gets out to left field. It'll be a base hit, and coming in to score is number 34, Max Reiner. Cresskill takes a 1-0 lead on an RBI single. So up to bat now, going for the bunt there, and that one goes foul. Oh, 1. Currently up to bat is number 24, Joe Connolly. This one's high and caught at center field. 1 out. Now to bat will be number 5, Anthony Santilli. Strike 1. This one's driven deep to left field, and it's caught by John Fody. 2 outs. Now to bat is number 13, Andrew Kaprowski. Runner goes. Picardo with the throw over to second. The runner gets there. He's safe. A successful base steal for Andrew Cristianello. And a 1-0 count on the batter, Kaprowski. So runner in scoring position now at second. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Two one. Did he go for it? Yes, he did. 2-2 with 2 outs. Batter will take time. This one is gonna go foul. Swing and a miss. The runner's gonna try to go for it, but he's out. So that'll do it for the top of the fourth as we now enter the bottom of the fourth shortly. But Cresskill gets one here on an RBI single by Angelo Cristianello. And now Pequannock will look to respond. Here we are into the bottom of the fourth. Pequannock trailing 1-0. Tommy Corn up to bat. And this one is high. And they make the catch at center field for the out. And now to bat will be number 2, Jack Picardo. And this one is lined out to right field. It'll be a base hit for Jack Picardo. And now at the bat will be number 18, Michael Gertler. So Michael Gertler up to bat with Picardo at first. And this one is grounded over to third. They make the throw to first. He doesn't get it. And he is safe. Picardo gets to second. And I'll put a runner in score position with one out with Nick Zucala up to bat now. So Zucala up to bat. Gertler at first, Picardo at second. Swing and a miss for strike one. This one's fouled. 0-2. That one's a little high. Ball one. Count now 1-2. And this one's popped up. And they make the catch. 2 outs. Now to bat will be Nick Kolatak. This one is popped up. And caught at center field for the out. And I'll do it for the bottom of the fourth as we now enter the top of the fifth. So here we are in the top of the 5th with number 7, Eric Nam, up to bat for the Cougars. Going for the bunt. Tommy Korn gets it over to first for the out. And now up to bat will be number 21, Aaron Jang. Strike 1. And this one is grounded over to Koltak at first. He steps on the bag for the out. 2 outs. Now to bat is, of course, now number 17. As we're back at the top of the order, Tyler Menarang. 1 out. This one is going to go foul. Two, 1 count. And that's going to be 2-2. As that one goes foul. So 2-2 count with 2 outs. That one's high. The count's going to go full. And that's going to be ball 4 for the walk. And now up to bat is number 1, Ori Shapira. This one gets by Thomas Picardo, and the runner's going to go and steal second. 1-0 with 2 outs. Runner at second in scoring position again. Two out. Two-0 with 2 outs on Ori Shapira. Strike 1. So 2-1. And it's now 3-1. Batter took time, so that pitch won't count to anything. Batter steps in the box. Strike 2. That'll make the count go full. 3-2 on Shapira. Swing and a miss. A huge strikeout for out number 3. That'll do for the top of the 5th. As we now enter the bottom of the 5th shortly. Pequannock still trailing 1-0. Looking to get one here. Here we are as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning with Thomas Picardo up to bat for the Panthers. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ball 1. So 1-2 count on Thomas Picardo. That one strikes dirt. 2-2. That one's high. 3-2. The count goes full. Tipped foul. Thomas Picardo keeps the count alive. This one is popped up. It goes foul. Out of play. Full count on Thomas Picardo. That one is low. Ball 4. So Pequannock gets a runner on base, so we're going to have a pinch run come in for Thomas Picardo. At first, it'll be number 16, Nolan Casey, pinch running. And now up to bat will be number 22, Bobby Van Riper. So Bobby Van Riper up to bat. Try to go for the bunt. Runner goes, and he is out. Oh, 1 on the batter, Bobby Van Riper. 1 out as they throw out Nolan Casey, who tried to steal second. And this one is grounded to the second baseman over to first. 2 outs. Cooper Carlin now up to bat for the Panthers. And this one goes foul. Strike 2. 2 strikes with 2 outs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 for out number 3. That'll do it for the 5th inning as we now enter the top of the 6th. Here we are in the top of the 6th with number 16, or excuse me, number 18, Luke Kupazinski up to bat for Cresskill. And this one is popped up in right field. It lands in foul territory. 0-1. This one's popped up high. And Ixukala makes the catch. 1 away. That one strikes dirt. 1-0 with 1 out. Currently up to bat now is number 15, Angelo Cristianello. Two 0. Strike one. 2-1 count. And that's a hit by pitch for a walk. So Cristianello walks from a hit by pitch. Up to bat is now going to be number 24, Joe Connolly. And we're going to have a meeting on the mound here. So Joe Connolly up to bat with a runner on base with 1 out. This one is grounded over and hops over the shortstop, over the bag, and it's going to be a base hit as the runner gets the second as well. So 1 out with 2 runners on base with number 5, and Denise Santilli up to bat. This one is grounded over to Picardo. Gets it over to Van Riper for the out. That'll move the runner from second to third. A runner will be at each corner now with 2 outs. Now to bat will be number 13, Andrew Kaprowski. Pickoff attempt, but the throw is not made. Strike 1. Ball 1 as a runner at first, steals second. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Count now 1-1 with 2 outs. Two and 1. The bullpen warming up with Michael Gertler inside. In case of Tommy Korn has reached his limit. This one is lined foul. 2-2. That was very close right there to being fair, and that would have driven in a run or 2. It's only 1-0. You definitely don't want to go down by 2 or 3. Of course, the pitch-in from Tommy Court has been fine. Only one run allowed. That's not bad. The Pequannock just has not been hitting in this game, or you can say finishing, as they've gotten guys on base but haven't been able to capitalize. The count's going to go full on this pitch, 3-2. This one is grounded over to short, over to first for the out. Pequannock gets out of the jam and will now get back up to bat for the bottom of the 6th. Here we are entering the bottom of the sixth. Pequannock still looking for that tied run with Castle up to bat. The top of the order. Strike one. That's going to be strike two. That'll be ball one. 1-2 on Donovan Castle. The count's going to even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's strike three, 4-1 out. Now Tommy Corn up to bat. Strike one. One. That one's high, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two, the count evens. 2-2 with one out. This one is going to be driven foul. And another one here, that will go foul. Count will remain 2-2. And this one gets out to center field. It will be a base hit for Tommy Corrin. Now to bat will be number 2, Jack Picardo. So, one out with Corn at first. Pitch to Picardo is low, ball one. This one hits the pitcher here. And it will be safe at first. He was not able to get to that ball in time to make the play. So that's another base hit there with 2 on base. And now the trainers are going to come out and look at the pitcher, make sure he's okay. Of course, you don't want to hurt their pitcher. Of course, that was completely, accidental. The hit was not meant to, go off of him. But, of course, that gave Pequannock luck with, hits. It was just a unlucky bounce for Pequannock. Lucky on their side, of course, unlucky because you don't want to hurt you don't want the pitcher to be hurt, of course. He's been good in this game. Give him credit. Looks like he is good. He'll be back in this. He will remain in this game, I should say. Now up to bat will be number 18, Michael Gertler. One out with a run in scoring position. Tommy Corrin at second. Picardo, of course, at first. He is up, not in scoring position. Corrin is. Swing and a miss for strike one. Did he go for it? No, he didn't. 1-1. Strike two. This one gets behind the catcher. Both runners will steal. Now two are in scoring position. And that's going to even the count, 2-2. So Corrin from second to third, Picardo from first to second. 2-2 on Gertler. He can bring 2 runs in. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 with 2 outs. And now to bat will be number 35, Nick Zucala. Swing and a miss for strike 1. This one is driven out to left field, and unfortunately it's caught for the third out. And I'll do it for the 6th inning as we now enter the top of the 7th. And we're going to have a new pitcher take over on the mound for the Panthers. It is going to be Michael Gertler, who takes over for Pequannock. Let's get his stats up for you guys. So Michael Gertler is going to be coming in this game with a 2-4 record with an ERA of 3.66. He has pitched for 38.2 innings, allowing 34 hits, 25 walks, has hit 1 batter, and he's coming in this game with 34 strikeouts, averaging 3.78 strikeouts per game. So Gertler comes out of the bullpen and takes over in relief for Tommy Corrin. Pequannock's going to need a force this to get to the bottom of the 7th here, as they're going to have to try to walk this off. Otherwise, they will be upset by the 8-seeded Cresskill Cougars. Here we are in the top of 7th with number 7, Eric Nam up to bat for Cresskill. Michael Gertler taking over in relief on the mound for Tommy Korn. 1-0. Fouled. 1-1. One and one. And that's strike 2 for the count to now be 1-2. And that's strike 3 for out number 1. Michael Gertler catches Eric Nam down looking. Now up to bat is number 21, Aaron Jang. One and out. Popped up. Bobby Van Riper there for it. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. Now to bat, back at the top of the order, number 17, Tyler Manarang. One out. Did that one hit Manarang? Thought it did. But nope, it'll be ball 2. Strike 1. Yes, 3-1. Batter takes time. That's ball 4 for the walk. Manarang will take first. And up to bat now will be number 1, Ori Shapira. Pickoff attempt. He gets past Koltak, but the coach is going to not tell him to run. So he stays at first. So 2 outs, 1 runner on base. Pequannock looking to get 1 more out here. Strike 1. One one. Pickoff attempt. Kolchak doesn't get it, but stays near, and the runner is not going to go. He'll stay at first. So 1-1 on Ori Shapira. Two one. This one is grounded to third. Over to first. Kolchak gets the out. And that is out number 3. As we now enter the bottom of the 7th, where Pequannock will look to try to tie it or maybe even walk it off. This is their one last final stretch here. Let's see what they can do. So the order will be 6, 7, and 8. Kolchak, Thomas Picardo, then Bobby Van Riper. Here we are in the bottom of the 7th. Nick Kolchak up to bat for the Panthers. Panthers looking to stay alive here. They're trailing 1-0 still. They've had chances to score, but haven't been able to get over the hump. This one's high. 1-0. Two-0. This one is lined out to left field. It's gone! No, it stays in. It'll be a double. For a second, it looked like it went over the fence, but nope, it's a double. But a huge hit for Kolchak. He's in scoring position with no outs. I thought it went out. It looked like because the fence is pretty see-through, but it's a base hit double for Coltac. A huge hit. And a pinch runner is going to come in. It's Nolan Casey. So runner in scoring position with no outs. The tying run is on. And Thomas Picardo will be up to bat. So Picardo up with one out. Popped up foul. One. So Nolan Casey, of course, pinch running that second for Nick Coltac on his base hit double he had. This one gets out to center field. Nolan Casey is riding home. He's going to score. This game is tied. The Panthers tie it in the 7th. An RBI single for Thomas Picardo. And now Bobby Van Riper up to bat with a runner at first. Another pinch runner is going to come in here. It'll be Matt Mistretti taking over for Thomas Picardo, who hits the RBI single. They messed up our camera there. And we were going to have a timeout, so we're going to fix that. Now it's a bat is Bobby Van Riper. No outs, a runner at first. Matt Mistretti pinch running for Thomas Picardo, who hits an RBI single. Going for the bunt. And it will be an out at first, but it will move Matt Mistretti over to second. And now Cooper Carlin up to bat. He can walk it off. I'm going to have to stand up for this, ladies and gentlemen. So Cooper Carlin up to bat. One out, a runner in scoring position. This one is bobbled. And they get the runner. Are they going to check that? He will be out at first, but that's going to move the runner to third. So 2 outs with a runner at third. With Donovan Castle up to bat for Pequannock. Castle fouls it. 0-1. Fouled. 0-2. 1-2. This one is lined out. It's walked up. The Panthers win. The Panthers win. Donovan Castle does it for Pequannock. They win 2-1. It's a walk-off. As Mavishretti scores the run. What a win. They move on to the state sectional semifinal. Donovan Castle hits the walk-off as Matt Mistretti scores the game-winning run. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a game. Pequannock thought their season was over. It was a 1-0 game all the way into the bottom of the 7th, where Thomas Picardo hits the game tie-in RBI single, and then Matt Mistretti pinch runs for Thomas Picardo. He gets over to third on 2 outs, Castle up to bat, and he hits the walk-off base hit single there, however you want to say it, to bring in Mistretti home, and the Panthers win it with a final score of 2-1. Man, what a game, ladies and gentlemen. And the Panthers will advance in the state sectional semifinal and will play the winner of either the 5-seed New Milford or the 4-seed Wallkill Valley. Anyways, that'll do it here on TJK Network. We will see you in the next one as Pequannock will advance to an overall record of 17-7. And Cresskill, who put on an amazing fight in this game, give them all the credit. Their season will come to an end as they drop down to an overall record of 15-1. Again, Cresskill had a great game. Give them all the credit. They came in as a great 8 seed. Keep in mind, they took down the defending state champions, Pompton Lakes. Anyways, my name is Todd Gazazak, reporting the state sectional playoffs, the quarterfinal round here at the PTHS baseball field here on TJK Network. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.